Welcome. In this video, I'll be talking about understanding acceleration from rest while we're doing physics. So when an object accelerates from rest to cover a certain distance in a given time, it's essential to determine variables involving the motion. We can use the basic kinematic equations to solve for this variable. So we're going to use something called kinematic equations. Before I give you the equations, we're going to define the variables. So the key variables. So initial velocity, we're going to call it VI. Then final velocity, call it VF. Acceleration, we're going to call it A. Time, we're going to call it T. And distance, we're going to call it D. So first we're going to give you the kinematic equation. We'll be using kinematic equation. It looks something like this. Distance is equal to initial velocity times time plus 1/2 a t squared. Acceleration times time squared. Because the object, we're talking about acceleration from rest, the object it doesn't have any doesn't have any velocity at the beginning. So that means that v initial is equal to 0. So simplifying the kinematic equation, we can call it kinematic 1. We can do d is equal to 0 times e plus 1/2 e squared. Then we say that's equal to 1/2 a t squared. So d is equal to 1/2 a t. So that's your distance. So that's, you can use that for your distance equation. Now we can solve for acceleration using that equation. So d is equal to 1/2 a t squared. We can solve for a. So let's multiply both sides by 2. And we get 2d is equal to a t squared. We divide by t squared. And we get a is equal, acceleration is equal to 2v t squared. Okay. And now, if we know acceleration, if we know a, then b final velocity can be found using b final equal to b initial plus a t. whose initial velocity was 0, since bi is equal to 0, then b final would plug in 0 here. That would be 0 plus at, and that's equal to at. That means that b final is equal, final velocity is equal to acceleration times time. Now let's give you one example. So suppose an object covers a distance of 100 meters. Object covers 100 meters in 5 seconds. We can find the acceleration. So now we want to know, find the acceleration. So we're given distance is equal to 100, and then we can say and then time is equal to 5 seconds. That means that we can use the formula for distance or for acceleration first. So acceleration is equal to 2d over d squared. That's equal to 2 times 100 over I squared. That's equal to 200 over 25. That's equal to 8 meters per second squared. We can also say, we can go over and we can say, what's the final velocity? For that, we use the formula that we use. So BF equal to AP, and that's equal to acceleration we found right now. So that will be A times time, which is 5 seconds. So that will be 40 meters per second. So understanding these concepts and equations allow you to solve problems involving objects accelerating from rest effectively. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.